welcome to Aligning with Regina Javon. I hope you guys enjoy. Good afternoon, my good people. I'm speaking that all is well. You guys way. Whoever this video touch, when it touch you. Praying that everything will work out in your favor. So, a lot of, let's see. Here we are, this is another unedited, very transparent video. I'm not gonna hold you long. But just lately, it's just me being from the time that I was awakened, which was right around Corona. I always, being a quote unquote woke, but when it started looking in and awakened to me and who I am as a being, as a spirit. So I went through a lot of different phases, ups and downs, learning, unlearning. But one thing that always stuck with me was emotional intelligence and regulating and always staying in alignment with your nervous system, because that's pretty much the key to the frequencies, your emotions, like all that plays a part. And you wouldn't know how to balance that if you don't have emotional intelligence. When you think about emotional intelligence, like it goes deeper than just reading a room, because people with good emotional intelligence know how to read a room, know that you can't address, you can't address certain things the same way with different individuals. Like if you have kids and 2 kids, I have 4, and I know I have to deal with each of them different because how they receive things is different, and that's where I see that a lot of parents miss the mark because they think that they can address the kids, or just people in general, not even just kids. So I'm not going to even generalize it to just parents, but you have to understand that each of your children receive things different. When you're dealing with a group of people and you guys are dealing with the same situation, everybody in that group, you can generalize and get out instructions, but when it comes to just one-on-one advice or anything, everybody accepts things different. And that's the same when it comes to this frequency. You know what I'm saying? Emotions are a frequency. Everything is based off of frequency, period. How is different hertz, what you listen to, all that stuff, what is constant in your environment. That's why you need wind down time and quiet time. You can't, I tell people, you can't hear pop all day. You know what I'm saying? I know people who just listen to hip hop all day, and I'm just like, ain't no way. Like at a certain time, the whole frequency of the music changed in my house or whatever. It's winding down. After 8 o'clock or whatever, it's no more hip hop or whatever. Everything is a winding down period. And stuff. And I set that tone for my house and stuff. So I say all that to say, people who are, you think about manifestations and you think about intentions, and all that stuff plays a part within the frequency. Like understand the frequency. If you want to become aligned with your nervous system, learn and understand frequencies. frequencies and how that works and how that plays a part, because our whole body and everything within us is like electromagnetic field. You know what I'm saying? So we draw and we attract different things, and you wonder why you're still in this loop. Well, because you done internalized an emotion, which in turn is frequency. And so because you are staying within that emotion, that means you are staying within that frequency. So everything that's drawn within that frequency is going to be drawn to you. And it's amazing, once you kind of get an understanding of it, an understanding of it, excuse me. It's definitely something amazing or whatever, just understand how you work as a being and as a source. Just understanding like you are a spirit having a what they call it, experiencing a human body. It's not the other way around. And so it's like once you start gathering that, but something that I'm just learning with different people who I have encounters with, different things that's going on as a collective, is nobody is in tune with their emotional frequency. People don't know how to deal with them responsibly, and people think suppressing them is the answer when it's not. Your emotional frequency has a 90-second cycle. You know what I'm saying? You feel the emotion, you figure out the why, boom, 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 and then you be like, is this something that I need to sit with later? You know what I'm saying? And you don't judge it, you don't try to moralize it or anything, you just let it flow and let it be. But it comes responsibly, and that's what the alignment with the nervous system come in at. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to experience anger, you're going to experience sadness, you're going to experience aggravation. I think I experience aggravation like once a day. My old man get on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? But it's in the, I know how to deal with it healthily, because that's just where we at. You know what I'm saying? But it's learning how to not create a narrative around the emotion. You sit there, you judge it, the next thing you know, you done internalize it, the next thing you know, it done went past its 90-second cycle, so now it done turned into a loop that didn't need to be created. And then people take that as, ignoring emotions. I'm like, no, you understand the situation, and you understand the emotion that comes with it. But the first question you need to ask yourself is, why am I hit with this emotion? Why is this frequency, why did the frequency change because of said situations? And some stuff, we know, or whatever, grief, anger, sadness, happiness, peace, you know what I'm saying? So every emotion plays the part that it needs to play. It's just when you start trying to become one with the emotion, when it starts becoming a problem. And that's what people are not starting, they've been, this been a thing, but I'm starting to see people are internalizing these emotions and not understanding how to deal with them in a healthy way. And suppressing, again, is not the answer. It is not the answer. And so, for the next probably couple of weeks, I will tap in more deeply into the different frequencies and how they can, how they plays a part in your intentions and your manifestations, prayers, whatever you want to call it. So if you learn to not learn, become in alignment with your nervous system. and that's just that. Come in alignment. Work towards coming in alignment. Once you're in alignment with your nervous system or whatever, that can pop. I promise you can start the process of helping you balance the different emotional frequencies that we go through on a daily basis. And so this is kind of like the introductory video, just letting you know like what's to come and stuff. And I'm looking forward because it's stuff that I've been learning and studying and stuff like that. So it's something that I'm very, very excited about sharing. So yeah, but that's what we're going to be on. So I am looking forward to you guys tapping in. You know, I know this will touch each individual when they need it the most. And so yeah, if you haven't already, subscribe and hit the notification button so you can stay up to date. Stay caught up with me and all that good stuff. But anyway,